The Ultra, in conversation with Baggage Claim. Hello, I'm HG Tudor. The In Conversation series continues apace with another YouTuber on the horizon for you to listen to and to enjoy the discourse between them and my good self, HG Tudor, the Ultra. A compelling discussion that touches on a variety of topics, many which are familiar to you. You have had several of these conversations already, and there are many more in the pipeline. So there's plenty for you to look forward to and enjoy, as you will receive a variance of views. People who talk about this one's wife, and also from other fields, also some real treats in store for you, I can tell you. Thank you also for your continued suggestions as who you'd like me to have a conversation with. These are most welcome. Please do keep them coming. You can either suggest them in the comments section to this video and the actual conversations. And furthermore, you can email me directly at narcissist1909@gmail.com. Remember, some of the people that you suggest don't have any direct means of communication with them. They don't hand out an email address. They don't have the direct messaging function on X, for example. And in such circumstances, it's advantageous if you might encourage your favorite YouTubers to get in touch with me. Feel free to send them or to notify them of my email address and invite them to get in contact with me. A number of the people that I'm having a conversation with have contacted me in that manner. And there's more of you than there is of me. So the more that you pepper these other people's posts and YouTube videos with your observations that they ought to have a conversation with me, the more likely they are to respond. So thank you in advance for your involvement there. Where you do make a suggestion and you're able to do so, to provide contact details, just makes life easier for the Ultra so that I can get in contact with the relevant person after considering whether they would be a good fit for the In Conversation series. But we have, coming along, Baggage Claim. And in order to whet your appetite for this interesting discussion, here are some of the excerpts from the forthcoming conversation.
About my whole dating history, seesawing between two extremes, one being a narcissist and the other being just the most useless sort of benign type of man, because I would feel so burned by the narcissistic relationship. And I think he's tempted to. I think he can see in all the ways that Megan has been a poor decision for him. And his family keeps the door open, which is very kind of them to do that. I don't think he deserves that necessarily after the way he has behaved. But I think the idea of humbling himself and going up to William, going up to the king and saying, I am really sorry about what I did. And I'm sorry that everything that I did led to my grandparents going to their grave in a far more hardship than they deserved after the life and due to how much they've served their country. I think those are mistakes that are so humongous to get one's head around. I don't think his ego is going to allow him, at least. Their treatment of Catherine is what really gets me. That at a time that she's really sick, and I had received a comment on one of my videos saying, Harry actually looks happy now. Look at William. William is so sad. And I Wolf, when it came to the racism side, people had sympathy for her because it was not right.
Much to enjoy. I'm sure you agree. Keep your suggestions coming as to who you would like me to speak with, and also feel free to express your views as who you wouldn't want me to speak to. There's a certain name that has been repeatedly stated in that regard that you don't want me to talk to, which is rather amusing and also entirely understandable. But let's get down to the important matters. When can you enjoy the conversation that has taken place between Baggage Claim and I? Well, you need to keep space on Sunday, the 21st of July at 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Central European time, 11 a.m. Eastern time in the United States, and 8 a.m. Western United States Pacific time, so that you can settle back and enjoy the reasoned discussion between two intelligent individuals as you enjoy another episode of the Ultra in Conversation, this time with Baggage Claim.